Dementia is a general term for a decline in mental ability severe enough to interfere with daily life. Memory loss is an example. Alzheimer's is the most common type of dementia. And dementia is not a specific disease, but it is an overall term that describes a group of symptoms associated with decline in memory or other thinking skill, severe enough to reduce a person's ability to perform everyday activities. Alzheimer's disease accounts for 60 to 80% of cases, but there are many other conditions that can cause symptoms of dementia, including some that are reversible, such as thyroid problem and vitamin deficiencies. Dementia is often incorrectly referred to as senility or senile dementia, which reflects the formerly widespread but incorrect belief that serious mental decline is a normal part of aging. Symptoms include memory impairment, having problems with communication and language, losing the ability to focus and pay attention, and fail to reason and judgment, and having problems with visual perception.
Today, dementia remains as one of the biggest challenges in medical field, as no absolute cure is available in the moment or anytime soon. Therefore, people are still fighting for the ways to solve this problem.
According to Sina Habib, the co-founder and chief executive of Negativity, says that the topology of the disease starts from 25 to 30 years before any symptoms of any loss appear. So our aim is to make a diagnosis 10 to 15 years back before that. If we can spot dementia early, you have more chance of tackling it. Today, there are no drugs or treatments that can stop or reverse it, but there are treatments to help patients preserve their cognition's functions for longer. And this means they are less dependent and more capable of living an ordinary life.
Other than benefiting from the treatment, patients that are diagnosed early with dementia can also plan for their future to maximize their quality of life before it's too late.
For example, if you are still working, then you could think about reducing the hours or switching another job in order to live your life to the fullest.
Also, an early diagnosis will allow families of the patient to be more emotionally prepared by developing realistic expectation when they have more opportunity to learn about the disease.
So this shows that how crucial is the early detections on dementia.
When it comes to the detection of dementia, such as Alzheimer's disease, the traditional assessment is the pen and paper examination, which aims to test humans' memory. However, the pen and paper memory test is less efficient when it comes to measuring the reaction speed and cognitive performance of the testee. It is not particular on testing one's cognitive performance because it only focuses on memory. Besides, there are some biases in the test. For someone who has a higher academic qualification and language proficiency, they tend to score better. The other way to detect dementia is by taking the medical test, such as the blood test or the fMRI scan. Unfortunately, it might be very costly, complicated, and also time-consuming. Therefore, the pen and paper memory test is not that suitable for diagnosing dementia, especially in the early stages, which can alert people to prevent the disease to become worse.
Integrated Cognitive Assessment, or ICA in short, is developed by a company named Cognitive Neuroscience. It implements ICT into detecting the early symptoms of dementia. It is a rapid visual categorization starts with backward masking. The test starts with a different set of 10 test images, which are 5 animals and 5 non-animals. The images are presented to the participants so that they can be more familiar with the task. Each of the images will be presented for 100 milliseconds, followed by a 20 millisecond interstimulus interval, 250 millisecond dynamic noisimas, and subject categorizations into animals versus non-animals, respectively. All the stimulus set will be using grayscale natural images. If the participants can get more than 20%, which is 5 of 10 images correctly, it will continue to the main task. However, if they get less than 5 images, the test instruction will be presented again, and a new set of 10 introductory images will follow. If they perform more than 5 images in the second attempt, they will progress to the main task. If they perform less than 5 images again for the second time, the test will be aborted.
From the time being, the application is only available on iPad and is yet developed in our country. However, it has highly potential that ICA can be developed into mobile phone, which is a common piece of device that used by almost everyone. As it is yet being developed in our country, we created a prototype to demonstrate it.
According to Dr. Carol, the director of Alzheimer's research in UK, she stated that the ICA would take the diagnosis way back rather than diagnosing when patients already have memory loss, problems with thinking, and real cognitive dysfunction.
By adopting the idea from the connectivity neurosciences, the ICA aims at the early detection of cognitive dysfunction by targeting brain functionalities that are affected in the initial stages of dementia, specifically before the onset of memory symptoms.
Firstly, participants are asked to respond towards the natural image that will show in the ICA test. This is used to indicate whether they have seen a pre-specified image category. During the process, those images will be first represented on the retina before they are transferred to the early visual cortex.
From that, those image representations will ascend the hierarchy of the visual cortex to intermediate, and then higher visual areas of those presented images are formed. Images are translated into movement such as press a yes or no button when motor cortex is engaged to prepare for an appropriate motor response.
Lastly, by testing the performance in terms of accuracy, speed, and image properties, evaluation will occur to the artificial intelligence algorithms such as clustering.
Thus, monitoring the performance and functionality of these areas altogether can be a reliable early indicator of this disease onset.
So, let us see how it works on a mobile phone.